How's it going, everybody? Welcome back into my Miami Marlins franchise in MLB The Show 19. This is episode number 4 here on Digital Chalk Lines. As you can see, we're sitting at a record of 3-7, 10 games into the 2019 season, 4.5 games back of the first place Atlanta Braves, who we just finished a 3-game series against in Atlanta. They took 2 games out of 3. Been a pretty rough start to the season so far. If you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, I'll put a link to the playlist in the description. The team is looking a little bit different than how you might think. We've acquired Josh Harrison, Adam Jones, Salvador Perez, Kevin Pillar, and Chase Headley. Several of these moves were by viewer request, so if you have a player that you'd like to see me pick up, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to get that player here. I don't want to waste too much time. I want to get right into the gameplay. Let's play some baseball. Go Marlins. We got Chris Archer on the mound in this one against the Cincinnati Reds. I'm very used to seeing Chris Archer. I have him on my Diamond Dynasty team. The starting pitching has been fantastic for this Marlins team. Take a look at this. 5.23 ERA from Chris Archer, which is the worst. But then you got Dallas Keuchel at 193, Jose Urena at 0.75, and Dinelson Lamet at 0.64. Obviously small sample sizes there, so really can't read into that too much. But look at the bullpen. 9 ERA from Liriano, 9 from Guerrero, 4.91 from Jared Hughes, 9 from Sergio Romo, 0 from Canely, 9 from Craig Kimbrell. It's the bullpen that's blowing these games for us. I'm going to put Brinson at leadoff here. There we go. Look at these red-hot Reds. Oh, my goodness. Swept the Pirates in 4 games. Took 2 out of 3 against the Brewers. 2 out of 3 against the Pirates in a different series. This is going to be interesting. The Reds are sending Luis Castillo to the mound. I have him on my fantasy team. He is pitching very well, but not quite as well in video game form. 4.5 ERA after 1 start, so not, you know, again, small sample size, can't really judge. Josh Harrison will split the outfielders. That'll go all the way to the wall. Harrison will have a double here, and, you know, good job. Big free agent acquisition, Adam Jones. I believe he's going to be here for 2 or 3 years. I think I gave him a little bit of a extended contract. I'm going to send Harrison to third on this one. Runner on third now with 1 out. That one's into left field, and it is not caught. So a single for Salvador Perez here puts the Marlins up 1-0 with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Good to get on the board early. I wasn't sure if he caught it or not. Brian Anderson into right field. That should drop for a base hit, and it will. First and second now. Ball 4 on what was probably the most ridiculous ball call I've ever seen. That was entirely inside the strike zone. I hope they show the little graphic thing here. Look at that. That's awful. Pillar into center field. This might drop. That'll drop for 1 run. A somersaulting throw back into the infield. Here is starting pitcher Chris Archer, who will get a chance to bat before even throwing a pitch. Base is loaded. Still. Chris Archer sends one out into left field, and that'll be 2 runs batted in. 4-0 Marlins in the top of the first. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. The order turns around, and we are back to Lewis Brinson. Sorry, JT Riddle in the 9-hole. I forgot I do pitcher bats 8th. I'm stupid. I'm not stupid for doing pitcher bats 8th. I'm stupid for forgetting that I do that. JT Riddle will pop one out to the center fielder. But 9 men bat, 4 runs score here in the first inning. Oh, it's Matt Kemp in center field. What a diving stop from the seat of his pants. Oh, my goodness. Is that Peraza at short? Unbelievable. I think I was out, but... oh, that might be challenge worthy. I'm going to give that one a challenge. And he's safe at first. All right. So an infield single for Brian Anderson. Still, though, hats off to that shortstop. I believe that's Peraza. Salvador Perez launches one into left field, and that will be a no-doubt home run. 5-0 Marlins. Perez's first home run of the year, first with the Marlins. Neil Walker sends one into right field. And that one's gone. A pair of home runs here in the 5th inning for the Marlins. One from Perez, one from Walker. I'm surprised Luis Castillo is still pitching in this game, but hey, they can leave him in for as long as they want. Kevin Pillar launches one down the left field line. That one is gone. The 3rd home run of the game for the Miami Marlins. Drives in a pair of runs. 8-0 in the 7th. Brinson with a base hit down the left field line. That should be a double. Josh Harrison. Oh, that one bounces over the left fielder. I don't know who that is out there. This should be a triple for Josh Harrison if he slides in, and he is out. But the run will score ahead of him. Salvador Perez cranks his 2nd home run of the game, and he's still hitting like 111. 11-0 Marlins over the Reds in the 8th inning. Neil Walker cracks a base hit. That'll be a double. Pretty good day at the plate for the first baseman. Kevin Pillar into center field. That might score a run. No, I'm not going to do it. What a throw from Matt Kemp. Neil Walker crumbled to the turf after that play, gripping his calf. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no, there goes the shutout. Of course Sergio Romo gives it up. Jose Peraza with a solo home run here in the 9th inning.
The left fielder, number 33.
Breaks up the combined shutout. That one's over to Anderson as well. Over to Alvarez. And the Miami Marlins win 12-1 here in Game 1 of this series against the Cincinnati Reds. Let's see how bad Walker's injury is. Neil Walker sustained an injury, pulled calf during today's game. It appears he'll be out for about 1 to 2 weeks. What would you like to do? We'll just drop him on the 10-day. Well, look at that. A 12-1 win against the formerly 8-2 Cincinnati Reds. Now 8-3. We'll wear the black alternates for this one. Quick manage Jose Urena. Tanner Roark on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds. Ooh, the boys can't grab a run there. A 3-run home run for Eugenio Suarez. Here we go. We got something working here. 2-run score on a Brian Anderson single. Chipping away at that lead. Salvador Perez with a double. 1 out. Alvarez at bat. Perez at third. Here's Pillar. Pop up. They can't bring Perez home. Alright, we'll go to the bullpen here. Bring in Jared Hughes. A 2-run home run to Yasiel Puig. We'll pinch hit for Hughes. They got a righty. Put in Headley. Okay, pitching change. Put in Conley. Pedro Alvarez with an RBI double. Kevin Pillar with an RBI double. They bring in Raisel Iglesias. Oh, I left, should have pinch hit for the pitcher there. That was kind of silly. Run scored on a Josh Harrison single. Brian Anderson singles, runners at the corners, 2 outs for Adam Jones. I'm going to jump in here. We could grab a win. Adam Jones, 0 for 4 in this game.
The center fielder,
Runners at the corners against Raisel Iglesias, 2 outs. 7-5 Reds here in the top of the 9th. That was the pitch that I wanted. Doggone it. Adam Jones into left field. That's going to score a run. There is a double for Adam Jones. Runners on second and third. Salvador Perez at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double today. He had a big game in the first game against the Reds. They're intentionally walking Salvador Perez. So we got the bases loaded. 2 outs. Now let me look at something here. Walk, strikeout, fly out, single for Granderson. Who do I have on the bench? I got Lewis Brinson. I think I got to stay with Granderson. Grounder to first. This should end the game. Joey Votto takes it to the bag. And kind of blew that one. Dinelson Lamet will go in this 3rd game of the series against Cole Banning. Solo home run for Josh Harrison leading off the game. You'll love to see it. Two-run home run for Yasiel Puig. You hate to see it. Ooh, they're going to the bullpen in the 5th inning. Double for Granderson, double for Alvarez, ties things up. Solo homer for Joey Votto. They get the run back. Okay, I'm gonna change pitchers here. Are you kidding me, Guerrero? Are you serious, dude? Pinch hit, put in Headley. Pinch hit single. There's a single for Harrison. Do I jump in here again? I'm gonna do it. Brian Anderson at the plate. Runners on first and second. 2 outs, tie game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian.
Sorry, 2 outs, down by 1. I forgot about that Votto homer. Brian Anderson, that one's into right field. The bases will be loaded for Adam Jones. 0 for 2, 2 walks. Hitting .286. Let's go, Adam Jones. Come on, buddy. Up the middle. This should be 2 runs. There's going to be a play at the plate. And Harrison is safe. 5-4 Marlins on an RBI, a 2-run single from Adam Jones. Oh, little dribbler to the mound. That'll be out number 3. So Craig Kimbrell will come on. He will face Puig, Barnhart, and the pitcher spot. Grounder over to first. Alvarez has it. He'll touch the bag for the first out. That's a grounder to short. Riddle's got it. Over to first. Kind of took his time there. And he looks at a changeup at the knees for strike 3. The Marlins grab a come-from-behind victory here in Game 3 of the series against the Cincinnati Reds. They take 2 of 3 in Cincinnati. The first winning series of the year. Looks like we'll be going home after this for 3 against the Phillies and 3 against the Chicago Cubs. 4 games back of the Braves. A game behind the Nationals. I think we're going to be just fine.